Cordial greeting, dear tutor and classmates. My name is Johan, and I'm gonna talk about all the course for language acquisition and learning. Um, what about is the foreign language acquisition and learning? Okay, it's a methodological course that combines theory and practical components. Is a part of the practical component part o de licenciatura en lenguas extranjeras con énfasis en inglés, Bachelor degree in foreign language with an emphasis in English program, especially during the participant observation phase. Right, the task number and the time distribution. Task number phase 2, practical component, educational and pedagogical practice. The time distribution is 7 hours participation observation practice, 2 hours material development, and 2 hours ESAPEC. In the phase 3 practical component, educational and pedagogical practice, the time distribution is 7 hours participation observation practice, and 2 hours material development, and 2 hours ESAPEC. In the phase 4 practical component, simulate practice, is distribution in 10 hours for simulate scenario. Good. What is the learning purpose of the course? The purpose is to equip the student with a comprehensive understanding of foreign language acquisition and teaching by exploring theories, strategies, and best practice is both language learning and teaching to develop the necessary knowledge, skills, and confidence and to become competent language learners and effective language teachers. Is the way to me teaching others. At the end of the course, the student will be able to learning and code 1, review the charts of the course and the practicals in the participant observation practice process. Learning outcome 2, analyze the characteristics and the learning that interfere the acquisition and learning process of a foreign language. Learning outcome 3, identify the appropriate method for teaching English of the individuals in their pedagogical practical context. Learning 4, examine some problematic situation in their pedagogical practice context based on the real life environment. And learning outcome 5, explore the different findings through the pedagogical practice related with the theoretical contents of the course. In the key areas, inquiry and investigation, collaboration and communication, application of research findings, reflection and metacognition. The learning strategies is organized in 5 phases. Phase 1, recognize the practical pedagogical. Phase 2, activity guide of the development on the practical component, educational and pedagogical practice. Phase 3, activity guide for the development on the practical component, educational and practical pedagogical. Phase 4, activity guide to development of the practical component, simulate practice. Phase 5, foreign language acquisition and learning from theory to practice. For the learning, the course content bibliography reference is for Unit 1, Understanding Foreign Language Acquisition. In this unit, the following contents will be addressed. Introduction to Foreign Language Acquisition, Theories of Foreign Language Acquisition, Stages of Foreign Language Acquisition, strategies for foreign language acquisition, and factors affecting foreign language acquisition. And the Unit 2, effect foreign language instruction. In this unit, the following contents will be addressed: setting language learning goals, creating a community language learning environment, implementing different instructions, incorporating technology and language instructions, utilizing effect instruction strategies, as in improving feedback. Okay. um, Initial moment recognizing the pedagogy practice, um, to be developed from week 1 to week 2. This response to learn icon 1. um, in this phase 1, the student creative for this activity are: the student takes an active role in the development on the phase, completing all the steps in a timely manner. The student identifies the main aspect about the course or the practical conversation practice. The student attends the week conference and fill ARL registration. Um, Intermediate moment, phase 2 and phase 3. And phase 4. In phase 2, practical component educational, um, to be developed from week 2 to week 6. This responds to learning account 2. Okay, in this phase 2, the student develop the theoretical part of these phases, following the instructions given. The student develop the participant observation part of this phase, following the instructions given. The student takes an active role in the development of the task, completing all the steps in a timely manner. In phase 3, practical component, to be developed from the week 6 to week 10. And this responds to learning outcome 3. In this phase 3, the evaluation criteria for this activity are: the student develops the theoretical part, part of this phase, the instructions given. The student develops the participant observation part of this phase, fulfilling and the instructions given. The student takes an active role in the development of the task, completing all the steps in time manner. And in the phase 4, to be developed from the week 10 to week 14. Sorry. In this phase 4, the students examine the problem situation and their pedagogical practice, context-based and the most significant problems. The student develop the simulation fulfilling and the instruction given. The student takes an active role in the development for the task, completing all the steps in a timely manner. And the final moment, to be developed from the week 14 to week 16. In phase 5, the students carry out an academic report that includes abstract, instruction, literature, survey, method, result, discussion, and conclusion. The student takes an active role in the development of the task, completing all the steps in a timely manner. And the finish, the teacher support. To belong to course activities, you will have the support of the teacher or tutor, and the option of the academic support are different language acquisition and learning course in a medical course, theoretical practical, that is included in the practical component of the licenciatura en lenguas extranjeras con énfasis en inglés during its observation practice phase. It is designed to be contained in conjunction with a specific object of study, where the observed color information in the natural environment of the observed object. This is a problem about how the participant methods of data collection that involves interaction with the observed phenomena and or events. As part of the course, students are keen to spend 32 hours in an educational institution following three practical experience. Completing with the observation practices, hours is distributed as follows: phase 2, practical component educational, 11 hours; phase 3, practical components, 11 hours; and phase 4, practical components, 10 hours. And this is all. I hope all information it was clear and understand the words I told you. And thank you very much for listening and watching this video.